retribution, live to die another day. Let us pray.
Hello there. How's it going? Happy Friday. I'm not having a very happy Friday. I woke up with a stomach ache and I'm not very happy about it, but I am here and I'm hoping that it gets better. But this might be a shorter stream. We'll see. Anyways, today we're going to continue running the Officer Carbine, Deadeye, because that got changed in this patch for some reason. Oh, cowboy hat for show. 1 second. Boop. There you go. So yeah, this thing got a slight recoil reduction. I don't know how effective it is because I didn't really use it before the patch, but hey, I'm kind of having fun with it, so that's cool. Bringing the Lamat again as my secondary, just as the little pocket shotgun, if people get a little bit too close. And then pretty standard tools and consumables. So I say we go ahead and we do this. Flight's an understatement. It's very spammable now. Interesting. Again, I don't have any frame of reference. I don't. I didn't really. I think I have used this thing for a single match in like the last 2 or 3 years, and that was a couple months ago with my sniper only prestige, and I felt weird using it because it really does not behave like a sniper. It's an odd gun. I feel like I never see this variant of the officer carbine. I feel like I just don't see the officer carbine very much nowadays anyways. I feel like it's definitely still there every now and then, but I feel like it's not, I don't know. People have kind of moved on from it. But when I do see it, it's almost always the iron sight variant. It's like, it's never the deadeye scope. You know, fair enough. People don't really like deadeye scopes, which I'm kind of curious like how the community sentiment is on deadeye scopes nowadays. Because like deadeye scopes for a while were like a very much like you either love them or you hate them kind of thing. But then they've gotten quite a few like changes and buffs over the last little bit. They've been added to more variants of weapons. The zoom, they've been zoomed out a bit more, so they're not as like, you know, they're not as magnified, and you also get like a strafing speed buff when you're doing it compared to other scope weapons. But I do wonder like how do people feel about deadeye scopes now? Like, are you someone who used to hate them or used to not really like them, but now after these changes, you know, they've gone ahead and made you feel a little better towards them? I don't know. I personally like kind of always been a fan of them, but I've been fine with deadeye scopes. I have no beef with them. Deadeye scopes are kind of like this time period's version of the red dot. They're more for mid-range. Yeah, I agree. Like they do kind of have that sweet spot, I would say, about like 40 to 50 meters, where it's like a little too zoomed out for like iron sights, but just zoomed in enough for, or like, but still a little bit far away for, or a little too close for things like a marksman or a sniper scope, where it can still be a little disorienting. Because like I'm curious like what the magnification on all of the scopes are. You know, a lot of games will describe the magnification of their weapons as like, you know, a 2 times scope or like a 3 times, 10 times, whatever. Like I'm curious what, like how much it zooms in. Just all the scopes in general. Right, and Hellborn over there. I'm not gonna worry about Hellborn. I need clean sweeps anyways, so. Gunrunner. Blech. I guess I need to go this way to Split River. I could hit up the supply thing there, but I don't really feel like it. I only have 1 point, so there's not much of a reason for me to go there right now. Main thing about mid-range weapons is that you have to stay in control of your engagement ranges, so you don't get pushed into CQB with shotguns or long-range snipers. I mean, you could argue the same thing with, you know, like shotguns and snipers too. I think any weapon, you kind of have to be aware of your positioning and whatnot to fight at your optimal range. Obviously, it's more a thing for like some weapons than others. Like I think it's much more important on something like snipers compared to, you know, say like just a regular iron sight rifle. But hello, dogs. Hello. Hello. Hi, Doom. How's it going? Yeah, I'm using the Officer Carbine Deadeye again today. Just doing it to get a little bit more footage to make a video out of it. Honestly, at this point, though, it's feel like it's probably going to turn into a Lamat video. Has been vanish. Oh, they're actually right there at East Mountain. This doesn't go inside. No, it does not. Take a hammer or an axe and then run. I do have to like extract with the token too, is the thing, but I do have to get the kill, which is most like the independent part of it. Engorge it is. Am I close to them? I'm probably gonna have to end up fighting them, yeah. Okay, Gren. Alright. Another one. Awesome. I got somewhere to be, guys. Come on. Let me do my thing. Oh my god. Oh, the woes of running a regular knife. Without determination. Okay, well, I think they might know that I'm here. We're really prioritizing speed then. Take a loop around this way. Oh god, crows. That way at least I have the forest to fall back to if I need to, but... in yet? They probably are. They're pretty close. They're probably in there already. Hi, Bobby. I should probably stop and just let my stamina regen for a sec. In case anything gets up in my face. I do have my penny shot Derringer, but I don't want to use that on grunts. Oh, guys, wait, that's mine. No, I want that. I need that kill. There's a burn trait there. I have to check it quickly just in case it's like death sheet or something. Never mind, not worth it. Ah, my phone fell over. Fuck. Ah. Ah, compact ammo. Ah, there's so many of them. Wait, what? Did one die? What? I heard a male death. I don't know why I picked up right into a levering and a shotgun. Did he, like, accidentally kill his buddy? What happened there? A different team? I don't know if it was. That was strange. Kind of sad the Lamat didn't kill there, but oh well. I was also kind of pushing my luck. Like the Lamat's great, don't get me wrong, but head on against any other shotgun, you're probably gonna trade at best. The Lamat's much more of like a surprise tool. It works best when people don't realize you have it and think you have like a rifle or something, and then can just push into a shotgun. Okay. Part of me does want determination. I do take determination instead of vulture. I can take determination and like... don't really want anything else here, to be honest. I'll be fine with Greyhound. Nice hat, thank you. Twitch chat picked it out for me today. I need to get my mouse. My mouse wire, like I have to have my microphone and my keyboard in like a very specific way to fit everything on my desk. I need to go and get the mic arm that I ordered, so I don't have to worry about that. But as it stands currently, my mouse has to be like, sometimes my mouse wire gets like wedged in between my monitor and my keyboard. So I have to like go ahead and yank my mouse to give myself some slack. Otherwise I just can't. It gets like stuck. That was definitely happening a little bit there. Hopefully we'll be better. Not that that's an excuse for what happened. That was just a really dumb push, but I heard them fighting it. I needed to do things. Was that a full lobby too? Because I feel like I ran across a good chunk of the map and they didn't end up fighting anyone either. It was. Where was everyone? Like, I'm sure on their way, but still. All right, we go again. It is nice having, like, being able to play, like, in the mornings now, and actually having people to play with, not getting empty lobbies. That was a pretty, I mean, it's not the first time this has happened, but that's always, like, the in-between events cycle. But I'm liking this event so far. It really doesn't feel that much like an event. It kind of just feels like an update. Obviously there's a battle pass and there's, you know, all that sort of stuff, but the game I feel like is, aside from Gunrunner, I feel like the game is in a pretty vanilla state right now, and I'm pretty happy with that. This just feels like a nice balancing update, which is great. I feel like that's exactly what Hunt needed. Because I think people who are expecting this event to be like this massive big thing again, like Crytek has literally come out and said, hey, we are not. This year is kind of dedicated to like just refining the game. We're not going to have any crazy huge events. Like I doubt we'll see anything to the scale of like Murder Circus or Scorched Earth in terms of actual size of the updates, but I don't know. Because like this event or this update is pretty content sparse in comparison to other ones, in comparison to previous events. But you also have to remember that there was a ton of bug fixes. Excuse me. There were a ton of bug fixes that that came with it. Like the patch notes are like 50-50 split more or less in terms of length between like bug fixes and new stuff that's been added and changes and whatnot. So, props to Crytek. Here's hoping that no like major bugs emerge, or if they do, they can squash them pretty quickly. But everyone's having fun with the Terminus over there. Murder Circus really spoiled me as someone who started playing during that event. Yeah, like Murder Circus was a huge event. I think one of the bigger ones that we've seen for sure. I don't know if it's the biggest, but definitely on the larger end of things. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, I'm fine with events being smaller as long as the things that they're adding and the changes that they're making are meaningful. And I feel like all the changes that they've made in terms of rebalancing have been very meaningful and well thought out. Again, the only one that I'm a little iffy on is the Silent Betterly, and there were a couple people saying, like, disagreeing with me on the video that I made talking about it yesterday, because they're like, oh no, I think silencers needed a nerf and whatnot. Silencers are just really annoying and blah 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 blah. Like, I agree that silencers could have maybe used with some, could have maybe done with some tuning, and I think damage is probably the best way to do it without just making the guns unfun to use. Because there are people in there calling for, like, I think they should have like even less velocity and like crazy bullet drop. I'm like, and like give them back the old iron sights. And it's like, no, that's not, making a gun like unfun to use isn't gonna do anything. Like this, it's gonna make people not want to use the gun, period. It's like, I think a damage nerf is a fair idea. It's not the worst idea that they've had in terms of balancing things. On this way. I just kind of wish it wasn't a flat 10% across the board. I would have much preferred it if it maybe they looked at it at like a gun per gun basis, and certain guns had like a bigger damage reduction if they needed it compared to other ones. Spiders here, and they're definitely fighting it. I need that kill. I need that clean sweep. Dropped? Dropped where? Huh? Fuck, they got the kill. Okay, that's fine. Someone's nearby, I think on the other side of that wall. Not one. Oh boy. There's someone nearby here. There has to be. There is someone in the grain cart then. Oh, and there's someone back there. Okay. Poor Red Riding Hood. I don't know where that went. Okay. Not sure where that one went. Yeah, okay. There was no way I was winning that. Blanket nerfs when a targeted adjustment is called, when target adjustment is called for, on top of them adding a trait that literally shows you where silent snipers are shooting from, just kind of soured my whole opinion of Crytek for the moment. It's not the worst thing in the world. I do think that, like, yeah, they're largely silencers were fine where they were. They were annoying at worst. But I feel like they were it was a couple of bad eggs that were messing with everything else and ruining people's perception of silencers. Like, you cannot look me in the eyes and tell me that the Silent Nagant or the Silent Bornheim needed a nerf. You can't tell me that like the Silent Sparks needed a nerf. I guess it's kind of annoying, but yeah, they did add, that's the other thing too. They added a trait that lets you see silencer shots if silencers really are an issue. It almost feels like something, it feels kind of like how they handled the flash bomb, but just in like a worse way, because the flash bomb definitely did need a nerf, don't get me wrong. But what they did with it is they increased the wind up time for it by quite a bit. They made it so you couldn't get it in game anymore from like looting or anything, so it had to be something you had to bring in, which is, it's one of like the only consumables that exists like that. And even loot it from like saddlebags or other rarer ways of getting things. And they also made it so that Bulwark reduces the amount of flash time, or time that you're flashed if you're hit by one. So it's like, I feel like just like 2 of those things would have been fine. It's mainly just the thing that I think they went overboard with was making it so you couldn't find it in game. And I feel like that was a bad one because it means that people didn't really want to take it anymore because they saw it got nerfed a ton. So we didn't actually know, we don't know how it really plays. So, and that has been like that since what, like October of 2023. Closing on it's been like a year and a half, and the flash bomb still has not been adjusted at all. Like, and you can't tell me Crytek sees the flash bomb as being in a good place right now. I just don't think they want to touch it because it was such a hot topic in the community when they nerfed it. Just I think why they nerfed it so hard. I don't think silencers were nearly that bad, but it does feel it does feel like they maybe overstepped a little bit, or maybe didn't think it through entirely. I guess they just didn't want something else to be like, to kind of be like the new meta rifle. And honestly, I feel like even if the Silent Vetterli still did over 125 damage, I doubt people would be like picking it over the Silent Crag unless they're looking at like budget reasons, or they just like the Vetterli. So I feel like the only feedback they pull is from Reddit, which is bad. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that there is some value in pulling feedback from Reddit, because you have to admit, like, Reddit is full of it's like one of the places you should go if you want to find more dedicated people playing the game. You know, I don't think Crytek should start balancing from like Twitter comments or YouTube comments or anything. Because yeah, God knows that's where all the real weirdos are, but it is also kind of an issue because I think Reddit is very passionate, and sometimes they let that passion cloud their judgment, and that can lead to them making some claims that are just like either just a little too out there, or calling for something to be nerfed when it's like, you know, oh, I died to this like 2 times in a night, it's bullshit, nerf it. I don't know. It is a very small group, that is true. Like, it is a very small group of people who are consistently vocal on there. And again, anyone can make a post, so yeah, the people who have fun with the game typically don't really post there. That's another good point. At least don't post there often. Hi, Viber. How's it going? Yeah, the people who call for occult stuff, I have a... I highly disagree with those people just in general. That's a cowboy game. No, it is not. Okay, puppy dogs. We don't need any more weirdos with masks. Sure, we need Sheriff Hardin, but like 3 times in a row. Oh, they have determination right now. Oh, you're not on the clue? I thought Mr. Meat was on the clue there. He's not. There, you're dead. Is it just me, or is the penny shot derringer been like... Oh, God. Okay, I'm just going to... Oh my God. What is happening here? AI overload. Jesus. You're wrong, I like the knife, but sometimes it does get you in situations like this. Oh, a little later. Of course, I need you to calm down for a sec. How are the leeches pathing all the way over here? Look how far they are away from the meathead. Yeah, determination is kind of probably something I should look into more than Greyhound. Greyhound's definitely the better like speed trait. But for more stamina consuming melee weapons, yeah, maybe I should just go with determination. Let's really quickly grab this clue and then see where it is. And I do need clean sweep still. I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep closing doors on the AI. I'll just try and outmaneuver them that way. I'm out of finish shot. You can hit me, I don't care. You can have fun doing that. What's it, Ma? Okay. Get down with a little bit of Ma battery. We'll try attack, add dog treats as a consumable so I can have a little horde of buddies. That'd be kind of funny. I mean, it's called Shadow and making a lot of noise. It is always really funny whenever I have Shadow. Like, I don't really bring Shadow that often because I don't like having it, especially if I'm playing in teams. Like, it's kind of annoying to have one person with Shadow who's just running past all the AI and you leave it for your teammates. But it is admittedly pretty funny when you have Shadow and you can use like an armored as like a body shield. And people are already here. Can I just want to get to the boss slayer and get the kill. Sounds like a cyclone, I think. Oh, sounds like fighting too, so at least I don't have to worry about them killing the boss right now, I guess. going for the kill. Guys, I want that, actually. Come on. I think some of those were pretty spot on. Guess the game decided no, though. Oh, no clean sweep for me, I guess. Yeah, your little frags. Oh my god. I hate the frag bow. Truly and honestly do. Gonna say, you got the hit marker, you want to peek it again. There's your friend, though. Let's see his body there. No idea if that's gonna actually hit or not. I think it did. Where's your buddy? You creeping around, lurking? Where I can drop without making too much noise. Oh, well, okay. Ghoulies. We're really doing this. One has to be like right in here. Yeah, one's has to be right in here because they're not picking that up. Ah, we traded. I should have jumped or something. Oh, that's annoying. I don't like frag bows. Opinions on Lady Gaga's Abracadabra. I like Lady Gaga. I feel like I just don't really listen to her very much because like everyone's work playlist, all my coworkers' playlists at work have just like a ton of Lady Gaga. So I hear enough of it at work. It's not bad music. I just hear it enough to a point where I'm like, I don't really want to. I don't really feel like it, like listening to this. Okay, let's forgo Vulture. Let's grab Greyhound, Determination, and I guess Adrenaline. So that way if I stand up, maybe I can knife stab some people. Still way too hard with the chorus. It's a good song, absolutely. Again, I just don't really listen to Lady Gaga. What I work as, I will not say because it is a very specific thing and I live in a small town and I don't want to accidentally dox myself. It is something with customer service though. I'll tell you that much. Don't dox yourself? Thank you. I'm trying not to. That being said, I did accidentally, the VOD's deleted now, both on YouTube and Twitch. I did accidentally, sometime last month or earlier this month, I can't remember. Twitch chat was joking that if, Gabby and I were joking about like, oh yeah, if Twitch chat buys us a pizza from like gifted subs or whatever, and then, it was, you know, if Twitch chat like gave us like $20 for a pizza, we would order it and let Twitch chat make it. And yeah, they did. And as I was ordering it on fucking Domino's website, I made very sure to try and make sure that I wasn't doxing myself. And then yeah, no, it fully just leaked Gabby and I's address. Because it like backtracked to one of the home pages by accident, and it shows your address like everywhere on there. So that was a bit of an oopsie, but I'll do a face reveal either. The attention is never worth it. I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I will ever get to a point where I am big enough, in terms of like, you know, in terms of like presence on the internet that I feel a face reveal would do anything, you know. It's not like I'm ever going to like I highly doubt I am ever going to be as big as, you know, even like some of the bigger hunt creators. And I don't know, it's if I am doing one, and like I've considered doing it because it would make other, we'll say, content avenues one of them that's actually going to be starting back up like today or tomorrow. If you know, you know. I'll talk a bit more about that later, but it would make certain content avenues easier. But I don't think I would ever I don't think I would show my face very much on YouTube. It would also make things, if I wanted to do more like real life streaming, I wouldn't have to worry as much about. I really wouldn't have to worry as much about like making sure my face is censored, making it, or hiding it or whatever, which is a good thing. I thought I heard people. Okay, I definitely heard people. Shouldn't kill. Oh. What did she get me with? Damn, okay. Fuck. I'll go ahead and burn her. I feel like I'm in kind of a pretty defensible position right now. Just play this mean. I hear a third running around. I'm not sure if I do. I feel like there absolutely was a third running around. But I could totally be wrong. How is that not setting that barrel off? Here's the clue. The clue's back there. I don't know if there is. That guy's burned out. I guess I'm just gonna go grab the clue then. Oh, hello. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like if there is a third, they're probably playing it pretty slow. I'm just gonna go and try and get it's small bounty too, so I should hopefully be able to get this kill here on Scrapbeak. Hopefully. What's your MMR and KD? MMR, I sit around 6 stars, and KD, I have no idea because I never check it, because why? I don't see much of a point to doing so. Why wouldn't it be white? Why couldn't you just give me something easy? My god, where were they sitting? They were sitting behind the train. Okay. And they insta-burned. Fair enough, I was insta-burning too, but... Okay. Alright, I guess. What were we talking about before? Oh yeah, face reveals. Yeah, it would make doing certain things a lot easier. Like again, if I wanted to do more real life streaming, that could be cool. Oh, it's Pop-Tart playing in a tree. Okay. It would make doing some like real life streaming easier if I wanted to do. We've talked about doing potentially for like Easter this upcoming. I think Easter's on like the 20th. It's like the 18th to 20th is Easter weekend. That could be like doing egg painting could be a fun. Oh, excuse me, a fun little activity to do. Make some hunt themed eggs, or doing like again hunt themed gingerbread, or like Christmas or whatever, or pumpkin carving. That could be pretty fun. I think that's a great idea. So that would be a lot easier because I wouldn't have to worry about accidentally showing my face. So I want to check, was that a duo or is it a trio? Oh, was it just a duo? There were no trios in there. It was all solos and duos. What the fuck? Okay. Curse eggs to bring upon fertility and curse your previous landlord's plants. carve a pumpkin ahead of time and wear it as a helmet to protect your face while you carve a pumpkin on stream. That sounds horrible and really heavy. I'll cosplay, there's Pumpkin Man. I'll cosplay Pumpkin Man. Probably not this one because I'd probably have to take my shirt off. I don't think Twitch would like that very much, but you know, I could maybe do this one. Excuse me. Pumpkin carving sounds really wholesome and fun. I think it does too. That's why I kind of want to do it. Also, Father Chronic, thank you for the Prime. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. Yeah, I think I'll definitely try and do some egg painting. That could be cute. Maybe do like I would love to try and do like a Scrapbeak egg. I feel like Scrapbeak is like the perfect boss to be turned into a little egg. He's the most like egg shaped out of all the bosses, the roundest of them. So I really want to try and make a little Scrapbeak egg. Hydrate, good idea. Thank you. I think a white egg with a little Scrapbeak mask painted on it. Yep. I'd probably paint it like black or something and try and do maybe some feathers around it or whatever. But how are the games treating you? Neither here nor there. I'm also playing pretty aggressively because I need that last clean sweep, so I'm trying to get to the boss there pretty quickly. And doing some pretty dumb pushes, but that's fine. Excuse me. Draw my avatar and some eggs. Got my throat. Yeah, I could definitely draw cat or make some cat-themed eggs. God, my throat is so scratchy. One sec. Mute my mic here for a second. Okay. Ignore these grunts. Sunny, yeah, I'm not feeling great, but that's fine. I'm pushing through it. It's getting better now that I'm streaming. Paint Pop-Tart and some eggs. I could paint Pop-Tart. That would be cute. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. It'll be a fun little thing too. I think I'm hearing people. I think I'm seeing people actually. Well, that was like a 30-second trio wipe. Huh. Anyways, oh, he also tried to go for the Lamat. Where did the other guy die? Oh yeah, right here. Poison loadout, I like that. That was a speed run, that's for sure. I'm surprised they didn't hear me at all. I guess this guy was up here like... Oh, that was not me. Oh god, yeah, we are burning. You found that contraband? Ew. Yeah, you're getting burned. I don't want anyone grabbing those. I'm kind of cooking with the officer right now. there more? 1, 2. I don't know if I'm hearing a third. There is a third. They're outside the wall, I think. Is there another? I have no idea. I kind of want to go for... Oh, no, they are. They're dead here. Okay, what the fuck? I think I'm just hearing the fire. Like an armored or something. Yeah, I know 2 died to an explosion. I just wasn't sure if she got the res on this guy, so... You're gonna see some quality content walking your own traps or something. Listen, this is earned. I've been getting fucking rolled this entire stream. Not my fault the game's handing me a bone for once. For once in my life, it feels like. Not for once in my life. For once today. Alright, let's keep going. You were the Lamat enjoyer? Oh, I'm so sorry. I respect it. I'm also in the process of like preaching how good the Lamat is. Oh. Hi, doggies. Oh, Trauma, I will win this one for you. I already wiped another trio, so... Who else wants some Lamat carbine deadeye? Thank you, GG. Good luck with your further excursions. I don't know why I didn't just say hunts. I don't know, I'm tired. Time for compact ammo supremacy. Yeah, it's kind of what it feels like. I mean, I say compact ammo, I'm using the Lamat like almost exclusively as a shotgun though, so... It's an OP ammo type, default compact ammo. Can we start preaching that? I feel like it'd be way funnier. Get all the people who like play the Krag just because people say it's meta. Make them switch over and play like just a default Winnie. It takes like 4 shots to kill past 15 meters. Oh, I already hear people. You better not be at the boss lair, you fucks. Swear to God. Subsonic compact is the best. That's a great idea. Can we start preaching that? So many things here. Probably not at Sweet Bell, but Sweet Bell's the closest in terms of a clue. I might just book it to like, might not even be a Karmic though. Because shooting scares me now because I've killed 3 trios, so unless they're fighting like a duo or another solo or something, it makes me think they might be fighting the boss. Oh, how did that not burn the bar off of me? Getting bad. Even a small bar is worth, jeez. Let's grab the clue real quick. It's gonna be down at like Wolf's Head or something. Okay, I can book it to Bradley. Can make Bradley work. I hope they're going after like Rotjaw or something. Because that doesn't... No, that sounds like exactly at Bradley. Please, I did so much work. I just want to get my fucking clean sweep. Don't count it down. Don't count it down. Stop it, really. I tried the martini with fast fingers yet. I have not. I do, I think, next week want to run the Maynard with fast fingers. Because I did just make a video about the martini not too long ago. Hey, stop, please. Please. Yeah, I did just make a video about the martini recently, so I kind of want to mess around with the Maynard because I feel like the Maynard was kind of the one, like everyone's excited for the martini, but there were some people who had some major reservations about the Maynard. I kind of want to be like, is it still good without Doom Doom ammo? Like, is it still a decent weapon? Which I think the answer is definitely still yes, but I want to run it with Gabby because fast fingers is an expensive trait. And if I take it... Are they fighting? What are they doing? They have to be fighting. They just killed it. Probably not going to do much, but... There are bear traps there, I heard. It's also on fire, so I can't really do much about that. Armored, can we not do this right now? That's a really quiet silencer. Do they have subsonics in that?
Aw, thanks a lot, my friend.
Thank you really for gifting a sub to Cucky Cheese. I was gonna say someone wants to peek it. Oh god, the grunt! Oh my god, I panicked. The grunt was gonna kill me. Fuck. They shouldn't be able to get out here, though. It's a bait. It's a very elaborate bait. Well, we traded, but that's a shame. Good shot, fair enough. I feel like I could have had them on the ropes there. If I didn't die, I definitely could have picked up and still done something here. Oh, that's a shame. Not a bad match, though. Those early trio waves were kind of insane. Someone calls your favorite gun a rat gun, and your response is nibble nibble. That's powerful. I like you. I like that you embrace the rattiness. I've had one of the most large amount of spawn fights I've ever had since this event started. It's nice. I feel like spawn fights can be really fun. I feel like I get kind of frustrated with them whenever it happens, like a lot. If I get like 4 or 5 matches back to back to back with spawn fights, yeah, it kind of sucks. Well, yeah, that one worked out for me. True. This is true. The bounty token with bite marks all over it. Sorry, Hunters Association, I got hungry on the ride home. Understood. 4 matches with empty lobbies. Give me one so I can get my clean sweep without having to worry about people routing it at the last second. It's mine. It's mine by birthright. They should know this. Which of the trait pictures would make the best bicep tattoo? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna cancel the matchmaking here because I want to. Let's take a look at this. I feel like Greyhound would make a really funny one just because of how like weird it is. How unsettling. Also, Trauma, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it. It's time to stream snipe all bosses. Please do not. And a few resilience tattoos. Yeah, resilience is a really cool one. I like salve skin's another really, really interesting one. I really like salve skin. Like, no, actually, my vote goes for Magpie. I think Magpie is the best bicep tattoo. Like Serpent. Serpent's a kind of an interesting one. I like Magpie though. The orientation of Greyhound is it running down your bicep? You could have Magpie on one and Greyhound on the other, and they could be having a race. There's some other like weird trait art things. Gator legs. Magpie running down your... Yeah, I would think like running down your armor. Were you thinking more of like wrapping around? Ring around the rosy if they're wrapping around? Okay, that's true. I kind of like that. Mithrididus? Mithrididus is kind of interesting looking. Where's Mithrididus? Yeah. It's not... It doesn't look as funny though as like gator legs. Like, why has he got 2 knives? Why is he walking like that? Necromancer and Vigor and Conduit? I mean, Necromancer's just a really cool one too. I would love to get this tattooed somewhere. That would be a really interesting way of like saying, yeah, I have this because it's like easily my most picked trait because I play solo. Even when I'm not playing solo, I also just bring Necromancer a ton. Bolt thrower around the nipples would go hard. Okay, I see the vision. I see it. I see that vision, and I raise to you the dauntless like womb tattoo, like right above the junk. I think that could be a pretty funny one. The katana one would go hard as fuck. Where's excuse me, where's Marshallus? Yeah, Marshallus is a pretty cool one. Kinda really fuck with the dauntless womb tattoo. What other kind of like weird ones are there? I mean, like fanning and levering are just ones that look really, really cool. Like these could also be really interesting ones to have somewhere. Maybe not so much with levering. Why is levering a brain? I don't know. Like fanning, I guess, kind of makes sense. I guess they needed something else. Shadow. Oh yeah, Shadow's kind of an interesting one. I feel like you'd need one that isn't like super cut off though, is the thing. Like Death Cheat would make an interesting one because if it functions like a PNG, then I think it's a good one. Imagine, okay, or alternatively, Blademancer Tramp Stamp And like imagine the waistband of your pants or underwear like right here and it's just sticking out. The icon for Ghoul goes hard. Where's Ghoul? Yeah, Ghoul's pretty cool. What else? Let's just go through these. Whispersmith, or that's not Silent Killer. Whispersmith is over here. That could also be a kind of interesting one. I like this one a lot. Decoy supply. Yet another one that could be funny to have like as a tramp stamp. Physician's another really cool one. I do like Physician. Any of the ones with like these, with like the, I love this light effect, honestly. I use it in a lot of my art because I just love it so much, but God, it's such a cool one. Frontiersman's kind of funky looking. Why does he have scissors? And like a wrench? I don't know. Iron Eye. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like, I like the Iron Eye trait. I like the old, like, Iron Devastator, Iron Repeater, Iron... What was the bolt action one? I like those ones better because it was a guy, like, aiming down sight of whatever weapon it was associated with, but his skin was, like, literally attached to it. It was super cool. Look at the heart next to Dauntless. Oh, yeah, Determination. Determination would also be another really, really neat one. I fuck with this one heavy. Because this one is one you could definitely do, like off to the side too, like you could just extend the lightning and have it fizzle out. Lightfoot medieval cat. This would be another really funny one to have. Because people look at this and think, oh, it's a kitty cat. Oh, it's not a kitty cat. Oh. Fast Fingers is another pretty cool one too. Surefoot, yet another contender for the race down the bicep tattoo. That could be pretty funny. And Serpent's pretty neat. Bullet Grubber's also kind of a cool one. I fuck with Bullet Grubber. That even Scopesmith are kind of boring. Bulwark's a pretty neat one too. I feel like most people don't realize this is like bolted on, like metal bolted on and grafted to his skin, which is so painful, but what is the new one for like Poltergeist? That's kind of cool. Poltergeist and Blast Sense. Blast Sense would actually make a really, really cool one. I could see this one being put somewhere on my body. Another contender for the bicep race. Bulwark with like a full back tattoo. That could be kind of interesting. I could fuck with that. There's some other ones we haven't looked at yet. Vigor is kind of interesting. Hornskin would make for another just like really disturbing one, I feel. Berserker is another really, really neat one. I really like Berserker. Rampage is pretty cool. Relentless is pretty cool too. Shadow Leap is another amazing one. Do you know who the artists for the traits are? They seem to they have a very similar style. Yeah, actually, I can pull that up real quick. I don't know if she's still with the if she's still with Crytek or not, but Ina Kuz is at least the person who made all the stuff for at least the early days of Hunt. So she has a ton of really, really cool stuff. Stuff that like isn't in the game, or like Alkalade things. Like, look at this stuff. It's beautiful. Like tarot cards, they're so good. And some other stuff like this. This was actually the inspiration for, if you saw my little hand art that I did, I tried to do the heart here, just without the crown, because I didn't really know if I could do the crown very, very well, but just this bleeding heart with the lines off of it is so neat. The immolator, like this is so cool. All these things for like different Alkalade cards, like I said, like monsters killed, extracted, whether you killed a hunter or not. Was the Clockman? I don't know. Good question. There's a few things in here that haven't been used as traits, like, or used as, what's it called? Go through all of these real quick, but they're super, super neat. There is some trait art here that wasn't, like, we don't know what this is. It's twin, and it was removed. Who knows what that was supposed to be? maybe dual wielding like a melee weapon and a pistol could be kind of cool. Here's the art from a Thrididist, which at the time was called Pugilist, and it just increased melee damage. So they reused that. I don't know if there's any other ones. These are all ones that are in the game currently. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Amazing one. Love that. A really big picture of Beast Face. Yeah, here's like old Iron Devastator. I like this way more than Iron Eye. I think it looks way cooler. Like Iron Eye doesn't look bad by any means, but like this just looks so sick. I love it very much. Yeah, here's another one that we haven't seen yet. I think it's just, yeah, it's the placeholder for just a trait in game, I guess. That's pretty much it. So I guess the only one we haven't seen then yet is the, where is it? Twin. Whatever that would be. But anyways, yeah, if you want to check that out, Inaku is amazing. Still says concept artist at Crytek. Who knows if she's still there, because I don't know how long it's been. This stuff was posted 5 years ago, so who knows? Anyways, little art tangent over. Yeah, I think the hunt trade art would make some really cool tattoo ideas. Lost so many cool trade arts to bad traits being merged. Yeah. So what did we lose? We lost all of the iron things. We lost Dewclaw, because Dewclaw is now just a part of 100 Hands. I can't remember what else we've lost. We lost Tomahawk. Because Tomahawk just got blended with Assailant. I think that's it, though. Oh yeah, the Scopesmiths as well. I feel like the different Scopesmiths, though, were basically just like what we have right now, except just with varying lengths of scopes. Oh yeah, Poison Sense got turned into Pain Sense, that's true. The Scopesmiths did look almost exactly the same. Same with the Iron ones. It was largely the same trait art with just a very slight variation, so... She still is working with them? Awesome. I would hope so. Like, her style is really, really cool, and I really like it. But I also recognize, like, not that it's simple, but I feel like it is like easily replicable because it's such a unique style. So I feel like if they did unfortunately need to replace her, if she moved on to something else, then they could still replicate that art, or at least something similar to it. But she's amazing. Easily one of my favorite artists because her style is just so cool. Very like minimalist in terms of like color and shading, and the shading's all done with like hatching, and I just love it. My inner art student is doing things that are against TOS right now. Yeah, it looks like old etchings and advertisements from the era. That's actually a very good way of putting it. Wonder if any of the legendary hunters are a worthy tattoo. They don't got the style of traits. Like, that's my thing with getting, like, tattoos from, like, media that you like. Like, I feel like if you're getting a tattoo of some form of media that you enjoy, which I don't disagree with doing. I think it's, like, I absolutely plan to get some hunt tattoos at some point, because I think they look very cool, and hunt is, like, honestly been a very it has changed my life in quite a way. I feel like with all tattoos related to media, you kind of have to, I think the best ones are the ones that are not immediately recognizable as media to someone who isn't a fan. Oh. Down. Sounded really close. Buddy, run in a straight line. I let it too. I didn't lead enough. You're just moving on? There we go. I was gonna say he wants to peek it again. Really? He had a shotgun. I should have known. I heard the shot the first time. Fuck. Oh, I got drilling. It's a shame. That was with Doom West? Did I take damage already? Oh yeah, I got shot at the exact same time. Okay, that's why. It was like literally the exact same frame. It's like a drilling should not have killed me. At least not with without a headshot. Yeah, bit of whoopsie daisy. I messed that up big time. I thought that this thing had more muzzle velocity than it actually did. Yeah, as I was saying, I think that for any media, the best kinds of tattoos are ones that just look good if you don't know what media they're referencing. And I feel like trait art could absolutely be, absolutely falls under that category. Or even just like the Hunt logo, I think looks cool. A lot of Hunt's iconography, I feel like would do very well for tattoos. Should I go for it and become a long ammo pistol and jar now that the uppercut and upper mat prices are lowered? I mean, we'll pair them with the katana just because. Honestly, I fuck with upper mat katana. I think it's a really funny loadout. Go for it. Something like Felis's cat skull would be cool. Yeah, that could be kind of interesting. I feel like getting legendary hunters tattooed on you, unless it's like a very specific part of them, like maybe if you had, I don't know, for example, like a very stylized drawing of like, you know, Pershta or like Daughter of Decay, something like that. Where's Felis? Should be towards the bottom, I think. No, where is Felis? How is this sorted by? I don't know. Felis. There she is. Like, yeah, Felis's cat skull could be interesting, but I feel like at that point you would probably just want, like, a cat skull? I don't know. Another thing you could potentially do is try and get different tattoos that legendary hunters already have. Obviously, a lot of them are focused on like the forearms and the hands. That's up to you if you want to get like a hand tattoo, but I think hand tattoos are pretty cool. Where are we at for time? Too bad, we'll do a couple more. Again, I would like to get this challenge done. If it doesn't happen, though, I recognize that it'll just happen naturally. I don't really need to be going for it that hard. Helmsman has some nice hand tattoos. I have never played him, so I wouldn't know, but... Yeah, one tattoo I really want to get with one of my best friends, when she eventually comes to visit, is because when I first started getting into Hunt, I largely played solo, but I also, like, pretty much every night was playing with one of my best friends. And that was, like, our game for, like I want to say September until about, like, December of 2022. Like, we would just grind that shit out. Just the two of us, and it was awesome. And we would, like, always be, like, learning new things and teaching each other stuff from, like, videos that we watched. It was like, one of my favorite experiences just regarding video games ever, because it was so fun getting to learn Hunt with someone that I truly do love. So when she comes to visit, I really want to get... we're going to get matching tattoos of the little bounty icon, like when you have it picked up. And we're going to have it be somewhere, probably just on our arm. It's going to be a bounty icon that is... I'll have one side whited out and she'll have the other side whited out. And that's going to be our little, like, duos tattoo. I'm going to have this tattoo with one of my best friends who I started playing Hunt with, and it was like my ride or die for the first few months of playing. While we were both still learning it. I mean, are you getting matching butthole tats? That's so sweet of you, really. I love that Gabby never told me that. Yeah, I support it. I think it's fine. So yeah, that's like the one tattoo that I really have planned. I have no idea if I want, or what other ones I want to get. I also just don't really know how much tattoos are. Like, I haven't really looked into it, but like, there's other things I want to do first. Armor tool. That's red. Where? Where is that red? Oh, on the roof. Yeah. Oh, there's a meathead. Oh, there's an armored. Okay. What was that animation? That was great. What are my animations doing? Oh. Oh, stinky label user. Where are you? Where is my audio going? I don't have, like, any footsteps. What? Oh boy. Oh. You sure did have a label. Congratulations. Another Lamat enjoy. Don't tell me it's an upper mat. Okay, it's just a regular one. I'm seeing more people running the Lamat lately. I feel like we're starting a movement. There's some weird animation stuff going on with the update. For some reason, Luzmala's backpack is visible on the left side of your screen. Huh. No, I know it's insanely good. That's why I'm running it. I just feel like I haven't really seen it very much until this update. I don't know. You got a drilling shorty. Thank you, game. Long ammo gun upper mat sounds really fun. I won't say that's not like the most sweaty loadout you could potentially put together, but yeah, no, that's one of the loadouts of all time. Upper mat katana is objectively just funnier. I remember a time where if you wanted to bring upper mat katana, then that was like all you could bring. It's not like you were even sacrificing any, not sacrificing, you were even wasting any weight slots, because both of them were 2 slots. I guess the upper mat is still 2 slot, but still. Back when the katana used to be 2 slots. I think I actually ran upper mat katana the first event that the katana was released in Tide of Desolation. Yeah, because that was when they buffed the upper mat to be they buffed the Lamat family to be like much better. Bomb launcher, bomb lance. You could technically with Gunrunner just do bomb lance, bomb lance. Gabby and one of her friends was doing that the other night. They were running bomb lance, and the 3 of them had just discovered that you can like throw sticky bombs on beetles and fly them around, which I thought was just kind of like common knowledge, but it's also like really hard to do, so I understand why they didn't you don't really see people go for it. They actually did end up getting a kill because they discovered if you throw it on a fire beetle and you pre-detonate the fire beetle, it will just blow up the sticky bomb prematurely. So they're running bomb lance with like wax frags and harpoons, and I'm trying to like predator missile people. Who expects the second Absamat? You know, you got a point there. Wax frags and lots of choke bombs. Have a monopoly on explosives. If you're using Gunrunner, if you're using Gunrunner to do like silly stuff like double bomb lance or even hell like double Absamat, like that's fine. Who cares? That's funny. It's the people who are using it to run like, you know, Mosin or Crag and a Crowning King. Those are the ones that I'm not too happy with. Couple nitro. I actually was playing with some friends last night doing some of my challenges, and we ran into an entire trio running Nitro Shredder Dolch Precision. Which it kind of beats me how like Shredder ammo hasn't been turned into a scarce ammo yet. If we're looking at like things that just objectively make a weapon better. Because I feel like, yeah, Shredder ammo is just like a direct upgrade. Sure, you lose out on some penetration, but like, who fucking cares when you're getting like almost 30 meters more extended range for 1-hit range? Pretty sure you played against Gabby a few days ago. Oh. I'm so sorry for you. You ran. I respect that. Oh, someone's at Hellborn already? Holy shit. Is Nitro in a good spot even? The Nitro's always gonna be one of those weapons where it's like, just by nature, it's always going to be an annoying weapon. And because of that, I feel like a Nitro that is in a worse spot is better than a Nitro that is in, like, an underpowered Nitro is better for the game than an overpowered one. Like, God, when Crackshot was a thing and the Nitro just became like a hipfire cheese cannon, that shit sucked. Thankfully, you didn't see too many people running it because, again, Crackshot was relatively expensive. It wasn't hard to get, but it was time-consuming to get consistently. And, yeah, that was annoying because, again, you would just die, and that was it. I won't say I didn't also have my, my moments of usually I did like an entire week running it before it kind of got popular. It's the same with like the automat. They're just weapons that are fundamentally different or have some sort of overpowered gimmick that they are like trying to rein in by making it worse in a lot of other ways. Unfortunately, though, if that gimmick is too strong, like, there are ways to work around it, and even if you just get one kill with it, well, sometimes you only need one kill to close out a fight, so... Nitro iron sights, I would rather they not do that, but that's just me. In the jail you go. You can actually come out this way, but that's fine. Nitro compared to a slug shotgun, Nitro feels worse to die to still. I mean, the thing with the Nitros, again, with Shredder, you can one-shot someone to the chest out to 60 meters. A little over 60 meters. Even with just, like, a base Nitro, you can one-shot out to about, like, 30 or 40 meters. Yeah, the irons, or the aperture sights suck, but, like, I don't know. It's just not fun getting one-shotted from across a compound. And, like, they do suck, but they're usable. They're not pleasant to use, but they still do work. Putting another meathead on the tree here. It's white. Oh my god. Miner's Folly, stay away. Fuck off. I need to get this kill. Butcher, come here. Do you have an axe around? Oh god, he might not. At least there's a special ammo box. I feel like they hard nerfed how much damage the penny shot does against bosses. Is that just me? Because before that would have been doing like a quarter with just 2 shots. Did damage pass on boss damage for tools? I thought it was just for throwing tools. I didn't realize it included the penny shot as well. Alright, Butcher. Okay, Butcher. Oh, you did not. I was holding stop burn, you fuck. That's actually really bad. That's really, really bad for me right now. I need to hope and pray that they don't fucking come in here right now. Stay back, please. Hear them. Come on, Butcher. Let's do this quick. think the knife's gonna be enough to take him out. Oh shit, okay, they're fighting. Hold on, hold on. Got a chance here. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. And I'm burning. I didn't stop the burn. Oh my god. Okay. Back in it. Now I just need to worry about that actually. Up there, okay. I want him to open this so I can swing it. And for dynamite, I don't know if I need a dynamite yet, but I'll peek down the ladder. The one has a bomb lance. Okay. Cool. I think behind me's clear. Sounds like they just went up there. Make sure they don't drop down here. They might not know I'm in here. I'm not sure. I could try and go in dynamite. I'm just concerned that they're gonna bomb lance me as soon as I try and go for it. I just want my token. Come on. No. What's that out here? Try and book it out this way. Dropped. they're gonna push this. Harpoon me? They are. Shit. Ah, the fucking person up on the roof. I can't pick up from this because they have the thing. God, that person up on the roof, the solo rat with the crag. They must know that I'm solo. Maybe they think that this is my teammate? No, because I just got killed by them. How are they like looting me and doing all this shit? Unless that's their third? But I feel like they were shooting at him. I don't know. It has to be their third, yeah. Because they wouldn't be able to do this stuff without getting shot at. Unless this person just really ratted off, I'm not sure. I feel like I'm gonna stand up and get... I think they have harpoons. Let's try. Yeah. Was it their third? Yeah, it was. Ah, that's so fucking annoying. Because they were just up there holding it the entire time. Or like I could stand my ground. Respect for the harpoons, but... Womp womp. Yeah, I really just did their work for them. I really just said, fuck it. What if I go clear this for you and give you a clear path to charge me? Oh, that's unfortunate. Again, I assumed that solo, or that the person off to the side was a solo, but that was just their third really spaced out. With the crag. Oh, well. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here, I think. I need to get some food. I haven't eaten anything all day, so I should probably do that. Probably should take care of myself. But anyways, thank you to everyone for coming out today. I really, really appreciate it. If you want to check out my other stuff, there's links down below. YouTube, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, Twitch, depending on what you're on. If you're on YouTube or if you're on... Twitch. It'll either be in the widgets or in the description, so go check those out. Also check out the new video posted on YouTube yesterday if you haven't already, looking at the Silent Vetterly. But yeah, thank you a ton, love you a bunch, and I will see you all tomorrow morning for, I don't know, I might do more Officer Carbine, I might just swap to something else.